Hello, my name is Vorm. Welcome to my channel, and this is the board game Through the Ages, the digital edition. And we're going to be making a second attempt on a challenge, the Deep Impact Challenge. The first attempt didn't go so well, partly due to, I think, failures on my part, partly due to some of the random draw attributes of the game. So I will take my beating. I didn't play as well as I could have, I'm sure, but I think we want to give it another try. So let's go. We got local game, challenges, and scroll this back up. So this is the one we're attempting to do, Deep Impact, and big problem is we only get 1/3 or 2/3 of normal production out of culture, and so we've got a lot of culture deficit to overcome. So let's go ahead and select that. Oops, that's not the one. There we go. So Deep Impact. Haven't finished that one yet. So we've got 3 opponents and medium difficulty. Let's go. I'm going to try to play this one through a little faster. My last attempt at this ran a little longer than I had expected. I tend to get kind of lost in the analysis paralysis set of this game. There's a lot of things to think through, and I'm still kind of learning the game. I've had a few matches now that I'm pretty familiar with the mechanics, but even at this point, I still find myself having to hem and haw my way through some time and turns, and I still don't recognize all of the cards just right off the top of my head, so I have to kind of examine things and think through my options. I'm going to try to run this match just a little bit faster, try not to spend quite as much time puzzling over every little move, and see if we can get through one of these in one sitting, 2 at the most, but try to definitely cut down on the length of these. So all right, and we're at the start. We got 2 civil actions. We're in second position for the turn order, and let's grab no, I'm not real excited about that. I may just grab some of these. All right, let's grab that one, and no other leaders coming up soon, so maybe Moses would be good. All right, there we go. End turn. All right, here we go. The first real turn. All right, everybody grabbed a leader if they could. Increased his pop, began the hanging gardens, and increased his production. Pretty basic start. Actually, yeah, he increases production. All right. Okay, so we're definitely going to play that, and well, actually, let's wait for a second. So 4 actions. Ooh, pyramids are out. I like having that extra action. And I don't have a wonder selected yet. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. We'll grab the pyramids. Thinking of going stockpile. Let's go ahead and build up the resources with rich land. Let's get Moses in play. We've got 1 more action. It's either, I think it would be best to go ahead and build another population unit with this last action. We want to have a population available in case one of those politics cards comes up that we can take advantage of. So we'll end our turn there. So we got our leader, we got the pyramids started, and we got our production upgraded. So I think that's good first start. Pretty standard. Grabbed a couple of urban growth cards. Alright, he got his leader out. Upgraded production, drew a card. Everybody pretty much had almost identical turns. Get a leader out, get a wonder out, and upgrade production. So seems to be a pretty standard start. Now we've got the age 1 item starting to show up. Alright, everybody gains some development. Okay, politics phase. Yep, go ahead and do that. Alright, everybody gained a pop. And I need to get some happiness production out, otherwise we're going to run into an issue. Okay, don't need the leaders. Warfare's a maybe. I can't do the Basilica until I get the pyramids done, which is going to take a couple of turns, so that's not going to happen. Knights, maybe. I've got only 3 science points, so it would take at least 2 turns at my current production, barring us getting any freebies. Liking bread and circuses as a possibility because it's got the 2 happiness and the military, and I'd be able to get it out fairly quickly, so that would cement my future growth for a couple of turns. I'm liking that, so we're going to grab that. We're going to let's see here. Put out there and do that. I think that'll work well. Yep, I'm happy with that. We still got a worker here. We've got happiness enough to handle a few more workers to be recruited. We'll have enough food to do so. So we've got our next few turns of happiness and food pretty well secured. So I can concentrate on production, science, and military, and or getting the pyramids built. We do have corruption. I really don't want to have corruption this early. I'm out of actions there. Let's do that. I wish I could retain the worker. I'm probably going to have, with everybody else taking a turn, one of the politics card comes up that we're not going to have an idle worker, but nothing I can do about that. I don't want to suffer the corruption, and I do want to maintain the lead or near the lead on my military. So we'll just let it roll. Alright, everybody gets military cards. Everybody gains 2 resources. Woo! Alright, he went all in on the library and got it constructed. Sold the knights. Where is red gonna go? Took the age 1 leader Columbus and switched to him, so that's half of his. Or not. I only used 1. Did he gain an extra one? I forget what Columbus does. Built a pop, upgraded a lab, upgraded production. Done. Everybody's pushing for those wonders. I think that's another thing I'm failing at early game, is they're getting these wonders done that are gaining them culture early, and it's building over time their culture point pool. So I don't focus enough on that early on, I think, is part of the problem. Alright, politics phase. I'm at 3 strength. That's not going to be enough, I don't think, for me to really push on other people. Everybody's got a handful of cards that they can probably use for defense. I'm not going to try to do any kind of combat. Crusades, the strongest gains 4, the weakest loses 4. I'm near the top. Let's go ahead and prepare that. And there's the idle worker. I triggered it myself, of course, right beforehand. Alright, action phase. Let's see here. I've got my happiness available to me. I don't need that. Printing press would be culture and research. That would actually be pretty good to get out. I've only got one science point. I really need to get my science up. I need to get my pyramids built to do what to do. Don't even have enough to finish the pyramids. I could get a free pop if I took that, so I'd be trading a population point for the civic action to pull that card. Code of Laws is another thing that'll give an extra action. If I get Code of Laws out as well as the pyramids out, I would have a boatload of civic actions for the rest of the game. But it's going to take forever for me to get the science points to get that out. Frederick Barbarossa. Oh, Well, I'm strongly thinking of pulling the printing press. Alchemy at the back end there, as well as iron. I'm gonna hold off. Maybe I'll skip printing press in favor of going for alchemy. Hope I can grab that as it comes through. So let's do. Can't get a cavalry out, so that tactic's not going to help. All right, I'm going to have to recruit and recruit. Put one here to increase my temple generation. One here. And I think that's it. No corruption. We're okay everywhere. Yep, I'm done. Discard barbarians. Oh, and discard that tactic. Right, everybody gains 2 food. Working on a second wonder. Alright, I'm in the top 2, so I get to take advantage of that. I think I'm going to grab the resources. That'll be more important right now. Alright, yellow, leave me iron or alchemy. Well, iron will slide into the 1 point cost. I was hoping to get alchemy. Alright, politics action. Let's do wealthy territory. Alright, more food. Now my problem is I've got a lot of corruption if I don't use up some of this food and resource production. If I grab iron, I can get it developed next turn, so I want to focus on that. Wish I could grab alchemy, but I'm just not going to be able to fit it in. Alright, so let's do that, and which place to put it? maybe instead of doing that, I don't have quite enough points to finish it off. Let's do that. And I'm out of points. I can do that. Alright. Next round I'll have just enough to finish that off. It'll delay me from... Yeah, I think I'll be okay. Good to go. Oh, I thought I fixed my corruption problem. Well, I've got no resources, and I'm only going to be able to recruit one more person food-wise anyway, so that's fine. Does pestilence do? Not liking that. Alright, there's now a common tactic out there, so I can take advantage of that. Crusades, great. Oh, I made green the strongest. Not cool. We're both 4. What the heck? I forget what the tiebreaker of that is. Alright, that jumps green ahead military-wise. Everybody's going to have to push their military to try to avoid getting aggressions or wars declared on them. Yep, here they go. Wouldn't be surprised if I end up in last place on the military list after Yellow takes his turn. Yep, almost. Tied for last. Okay. Well, I'm definitely not going to be raiding anybody, and that one's fine. Go ahead and play it. Okay, inhabited territory. Hmm. Sure, I'll bid 1. And I'm passing. I'm definitely not outbidding red for it. You can have it, red. Okay, so 4 actions again. I've got enough points to get the iron mine out, so we're going to do that. And we're going to finish off our wonder. And I've still got actions. Not too much in the way of resources. I can recruit. And don't have enough food to recruit again. And I don't have any food generation, so I'm probably going to end up throwing this guy on the farm. Alright, no corruption. 1 action still. Let's pick a tactic. Copy. And 1 action left. What to do? I can grab alchemy. So I got my iron mine deployed, just nobody on it yet. That will get me the upgraded research facility. Like to get an upgraded leader, but I can live without, I think. Joan of Arc. +1 strength for each of their happy faces. Pretty powerful, but I'm thinking it's more important that I get my basic infrastructure upgraded. We're done. Alright, so a new tactic for him. Oh, failed aggression. Green tried to go after red. Red had just enough defense cards, his 2 military strength plus 2 defense and 2 defense from cards he was holding to hold off. So that's great. Got some pretty good savings cards down here for resources, so... Alright, they're going wonder heavy again. I think, like I said, is where I failed last time. They all had 2 and 3 wonders finished pretty early. Not surprising he took iron. Ooh, monarchy's up. And it's going to slide into the 1-point range. Alright. Politics. Do you have any cards left? He has 1 card. If that is not a defense card, I could win this fight. Let's try it. Let's try a raid on red. Confirm. Aggression successful. Aha! Why don't you destroy... Got 5 and 2. This would be the happiness generation. Yeah, let's make you destroy that. Alright, and what can we do? I don't have the science points to do that. I want the monarchy. We may just do a revolution next round, I think is likely. So to prepare, I can either just pull a bunch of cards, skip next round. And that would help me with the upgrade here. No wonders for me to grab. Now remember that, and then I can just build infantry but still take advantage of the cavalry tactics. Plus I can score culture if I'm one of the 2 strongest civilizations. That's pretty powerful. I may grab Genghis. Yeah, I want Genghis. I need that. I'm going to try to go a little military heavy and also get that culture bonus. So, alright, we got Genghis. What else can we do? I don't technically need the knights because Genghis will allow me to treat my infantry as cavalry units for tactics purposes. Don't want theocracy. I'd like to grab irrigation, but it's too expensive. Let's... upgrade my infantry to swordsman over time. I am going to, I think, take both of these. We'll take rich land and we'll take swordsman. Alright, and I'm gonna get, unfortunately, let's back that up for a sec. You definitely want that. Something I can do. I think that is a better play. Alright, end turn. That guy's just stacking up all of those cards. Once he gets some materials available, he's gonna go to town. Alright, scientific breakthrough. Well, I only get 2, but at this stage, nobody's getting a whole bunch. Anything will help. Ooh, irrigation's still out there. Alright, so I'm still gonna get a chance at irrigation, looks like. But I wanted to do a revolution to switch to the monarchy, so, Borders agreement. 1 extra military action. And... yeah, let's try it. We'll consider it, and let's go with green. Firm. And rejected. Okay, so my choices are I can do a revolution with the monarchy to get it into play. It'll use up all of my civic actions for the round. I was wanting to get that irrigation card, but we're almost into age 2. I'm thinking maybe I can just skip the irrigation farming bonus this round and wait for the age 2 ones to show up and hope I can grab one of those. I've got 3 food. It's going to cost me 3, and I already don't have the happiness to recruit and make him useful other than throwing him over here. So yeah, I'm going to ignore irrigation. I'm going to go ahead and do the monarchy. So change governments. That was the plan. I'm sticking to it. I think it's going to be important, so we need to get that monarchy in place. So that'll give us the bonuses here, and I can do additional people in the urban buildings. Alright, I've got nothing else I can really do. I'm going to suffer some revolution or some points problem there. Yeah, I just can't quite arrange it. Yep, nothing I can do. And the turn. So much for my accumulated food. Not a good time for that to show up. Now I can't get that last worker that I was hoping to get. He went monarchy peaceful route. Alright, age 2. I don't think any of the age 2 cards will hit the cheap enough price that I'll be able to grab them this next round. Unless these guys go on a card buying spree. I don't think that's likely to happen. Alright, yeah, I fell in the middle on that one. I've gotten better at trying to maintain my military, so I'm not getting hit as often as I was the first match or two. Alright. Now only red is below me on the power list for military, so I'll have to watch for that, but at least I got the monarchy up last round. Okay, politics phase. Do I try open borders agreement again? I don't remember Reign of Terror, the weakest civilization lose a pop. I don't plan on being the weakest. Could try and open borders with yellow. Now let's get this Reign of Terror out. Alright, more resources. I've got a pretty good supply of resources. Now I've got a lot of actions, so much happier. Between my monarchy and the pyramids, I've got a fistful of points. I can get Genghis out. Let's go ahead and get that done. Alright, that is also going to help. I've got unhappy people, so this is going to be a problem. I don't have the food to recruit. I'm going to have to burn some points. Alright, I didn't want to do it that way, but I don't see any other way for me to get around that particular problem. 3 more actions. Theology's not useful. Alchemy I can't grab. I can get my alchemy deployed or my swordsman deployed. I think I'm going to go alchemy. And 2 more. Do I grab cards or do I upgrade some buildings? I'm going to gain 1 food per round, which is not a lot, but I don't have a lot of room to recruit workers at the moment anyway. If I get this tactic out, that's going to improve things, so let's get the tactic out. That puts me at the top of the power list for now. Alright, I can't do this till next turn, assuming I don't change course and draw something. 2. I'm going to go with getting some people deployed or upgraded as opposed to pulling cards. So let's do 1 there. I might just do 1 more the same way. Do that or the resource. Let's do the 1 there. Alright. Oh, red got a successful aggression, or green got a successful aggression on red. That's pretty bold. 3rd place military going after the 4th place military. Oh, finished his 2nd wonder. And he had to do something similar that I had to do. He had to pull a worker out to reassign him. Alright. I'm hoping some of these age 2 cards are going to get low enough that I'll be able to grab them when my turn comes around. I'd like the Eiffel Tower. I'd like to get another Wonder of the World started. Definitely don't need any of the alchemies. I've got Genghis, so I'm not going after Leonardo. I've already got Swordsman. So yeah, Scientific Method and Eiffel Tower are pretty high on my list of things to try to grab. Jeez, another guy finished his 2nd wonder. Maybe I'll end up having to grab the Eiffel Tower and then trying to get it built in 1 round. I'll have a pretty good resource supply, although I am chewing through it pretty quickly. Come on, yellow, leave me the Eiffel Tower, please. Oh, he can't take it unless he finishes his wonder, so I don't think he'll have enough to both finish that wonder and grab the Eiffel Tower. Okay, stop showing me all that other stuff. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is call the game, or the episode, to a halt right here. We made some pretty good progress. We're a little ways into the 2nd age, so I'm satisfied with that, and I want to try to keep these episodes a little shorter than I have in the past. They ran really long the first couple times I did these challenge modes, so I'm going to try to keep them in a little more manageable bite-sized chunks, around the 30-35 minute point if we can, if it's convenient. So I think I'm doing better than I was the last time we tried this challenge, but again, I'm pretty low on the culture point list. I think some of the others are up above 20s already, so it's already slipping away from me in that regard. I've really got to push on getting some turn-by-turn culture generation early to offset that 1/3 penalty that I've got. Otherwise, I'm never going to finish and win this challenge. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the series and this game. I think it's a fabulous game. I plan on continuing to play it, and your support and encouragement would be helpful to let me know that it has an audience, and that will spur me on to play it even more for you. So do hit the like, comment, and subscribe options. I've also got my Discord channel linked in the description below. Feel free to visit there, and we've got some folks in the Discord all chatting away, so we'd be happy to have you there and join in the discussions. Hope to see you in the next episode, and have a good day. Bye-bye.